So heading from California to Las Vegas, we decided to stop and play some Top Golf with some friends first, and then head to a place called Philly Freeze Me the next day. We've been dying to try. I actually got the Mamba drink, obviously because it was purple and gold, and you can get a choice of an alcohol beverage. I got a shot of Hennessy. My wife and the kids just got the regular slushy, of course. You couldn't taste the alcohol at all, but you could feel it. So it was pretty cool, man. It was a good place. Um, I definitely recommend it. But leaving Nevada, we got a pretty amazing view of Lake Mead. We were heading to Sedona for a couple of nights on my birthday weekend. But entering Sedona, we decided to drive past and go to the Meteor Crater first. So this video is just going to cover the Meteor Crater, and then on the next video, I'll show you the few days we had in Sedona. So with no further ado, Meteor Crater, check it out.
Prepare to park your car. You will need to walk to your destination from there.
I'm like zooming the camera in and on you like this. You're just sitting there.
Okay.
Heavy?
It's not moving. It took just 10 seconds, and Meteor Crater was formed. Moving at 11 miles per second, a meteor raced through the solar system.
All agreed that a large explosion had occurred. But was it a meteor or a volcanic blast? In the late 19th century, Grove Carl Gilbert conducted the first serious study of Meteor Crater. He was chief geologist of the U.S. Geological Survey. In 1891, Gilbert traveled to Arizona. His goal, to test the theory that a meteor impact had formed the crater. We now know that the meteor vaporized on impact, but Gilbert assumed that a giant meteorite lay buried under the crater floor. So he thought that the amount of material ejected from the crater should be much greater than the amount he actually found. Gilbert also reasoned that a magnetic survey would indicate a large mass of buried iron, but his experiments came up empty. Lacking evidence in support of a meteor impact, Gilbert concluded that a volcanic steam explosion had blasted the crater. This idea went undisputed until the early 1900s, when Daniel Barringer arrived from Philadelphia. In search of a giant meteorite, he began mining operations on the crater floor. After finding many meteorite fragments mixed with ejected rocks on the crater rim, Barringer was convinced that a meteor had formed the crater. Over several years, he gathered other evidence, such as fine silica at the site, which could only be created by the enormous pressure of a meteor impact. Barringer also noted the complete lack of volcanic rock or any sign of volcanic activity at the crater. Doubters still remained, however, until Dr. Eugene Shoemaker began his groundbreaking work at Meteor Crater.
Moving at 11 miles per second, a meteor raced through the solar system towards Earth. Immense shock waves were created as it approached from the east. Hurricane-force winds threw 175 million tons of material in all directions. The shock of impact melted most of the meteor and spread it with the large plume of debris. It took just 10 seconds, and Meteor Crater was formed.
Trying to just dig or explode and steal some shit.
It took just 10 seconds, and Meteor Crater was formed.
What's funny?
Nearly 3 minutes after the flash of light appeared in the sky, we need to study an event like this in detail, end quote. King Julien, professor in the Department of Earth and Planetary Science.
Both astros at Mars, and that's moving. Let's go wait for it to come back. asteroids. You gotta hit more asteroids. This is like showing you the meteors order events.
Jeez.
All right, made it back to Sedona from Meteor Crater. It was an all-day event. We ain't getting much sunlight, around this time of the year. Plus, we lost an hour coming in from California, so we're not gonna even try to make too much happen. We just did Meteor Crater, came back, we got to see the sunset, Sedona, but not with any hikes or anything. But for our eyes, we got to see the beautiful views and see the mountains and the rocks and all that. So we're gonna end this. We're over here at Whole Foods grabbing something to cook, something to eat, go back to the room, get up tomorrow. And we got a couple options, but we're definitely gonna do a hike tomorrow early before we leave, and maybe even try Slide Rock, depending on, it's a little chilly right now, so we don't know, it just depends on how it feels. It even says it's supposed to be a chance of rain, so it just depends on what it looks like tomorrow. But yeah, we're gonna end tonight off just about to get dark, sunset just happened. So we back to the room with it. The Meteor Crater was pretty interesting, but man, this time of the year is just hard. You just don't have much sunlight. It just gets dark so fast. So we'll have more videos coming soon. I'll have something for y'all tomorrow. Now, Meteor Crater was pretty interesting, I must say. We didn't even do the walk tour, and we still spent about 2 hours there. There was so much to see outside through the scopes, and there was a lot to see inside, explaining the theories of how Meteor Crater might have occurred. But we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I will see you guys in the next video in Sedona, where we check into our room and we do a hike and show you guys some of our whereabouts. Remember to love life, cherish life, and I'll see you guys on the next one in Sedona. Peace.